Gee, alright guys, had a bit of a scary morning, to be honest. I just woke up to blood splatter all over my walls, all over my sheets, pillow, body, etc, etc. Took me a while to think where the hell it actually came from, to be honest, and I reflected and realised that during the night I had a bit of a sneezing episode. So I think I must have had a blood nose at the same time, so that's obviously what caused it. I had no idea it happened overnight. Yeah, until I woke up to this scene which was straight out of a horror movie. Anyway, that was that. And yeah, so I'm off to do some shoulders and arms now and see how that goes. Yeah, alright guys, back in the gym again for another shoulders and arms workout, and I woke up this morning around 98.5 kilos, which is about 3 kilos down on what I was in these comparison clips which you're seeing just here from about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. And surprisingly enough, I felt stronger in today's workout than I did then. You know, and it's always a bonus. You know, maintaining strength on a cut's one thing, but when you have an improvement in strength after losing weight, it's a psychological booster, if anything. And I'm sure if you've been on any kind of cut before, that's the most important thing, getting that psychological booster just to keep you going. So here we go, this is with 70 kilos, and as you can see, just getting an extra rep with it, faster bar speed, form's a bit tighter, everything's just feeling better, to be honest. So I decided to move it up to 80 kilos, and damn it, I really wanted to hit a set of 4. I was actually really confident that I would, but that first rep, there was just no explosion really in it. Maybe I just lost my concentration a bit, I think, and so I thought about the 4th rep, but I just racked it up there. So I dropped it back down to 70 kilos. This was a bit of a disappointing set, to be honest. Definitely should have hit this for a 6 or a 7, but I think I just misgrooved a couple of the reps there. That second rep was just a weird grinding kind of thing. I don't know what happened. Yeah, anyway, so in between these overhead press sets, I always chuck in my heavy barbell movement for biceps. I would call it strict form. Let's call it relatively strict form. So here's 45 kilo barbell I'm using here. Now I actually think I have a decent amount of strength in my bicep movements. However, I don't think that's actually really well reflected in my arm size, which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever. You deal with the hands you get, the cards you get given, I guess. Oh jeez. Alright, so I moved on to the seated press here. Again, just looking at the clip from two weeks ago, and you can see just getting that extra rep, bar speed's better, depth is even a bit better. Yeah, all round just a much better set and much better workout. Gotta love that. Here we go again, another set of 8. Now I think I did 3 sets of these 80 kilo ones in total, all for 6 reps, which is very satisfying. Now if I had a spotter, which I didn't because it was a Sunday, and pretty much none of the people I know ever come on a Sunday, so just in there by myself, which makes it good for filming, but it means if you want to test yourself, you can't really. I have the safety pins up there, which are useful. I've never actually used them on this movement, but they don't really help you if you re-rack it incorrectly and snap your shit up from behind. Yeah, so that's when a spotter is useful. Anyway, and for some reason I definitely find a spotter gives me a bit of a psychological boost on this for whatever reason. Don't know what it is. Anyway, here's a little burnout set. Just did these partial reps to improve my explosive strength of the bottom portion of the movement, and used a couple of pause reps at the end of this. Yeah, so that went alright, and then I moved on to the hammer curls. Yeah, hammer curls are an interesting one for me. I definitely find that heavy weight is the way to go, even if you do sacrifice a little bit of form. I guess form Nazis would probably crucify... I would crucify me on this, it's not horrible. But my reasoning behind this is, I mean, these are 30 kilo dumbbells here, and you know, if you're smashing out 30 kilo dumbbells with you know, your form might be a little bit loose. Well, not loose, but not perfect. It just means when you drop the weight back, you know, to 22, 24 kilo dumbbells, whatever, then you can just hit that with perfect form, and your CNS or whatever it is it's prepped up from using those heavier weights. So when you drop it back a bit, you can really move that weight and get the high reps in. That's what I find. And that's really what it's all about, getting that progressive overload. I mean, if you're just stuck, you know, if you never go too high and just always aim for perfect form on these kind of movements, well, good luck getting decent progressive overload. It's not going to be easy. And, you know, even with a bit of loose form on this exercise, I don't feel like you're at any risk of injury. It's not like a bench press or deadlift where there's a high risk of injury if your form's off. This exercise, I definitely feel like you can get away with a bit of not questionable, you know, looser form. There goes my phone. Yep, so here you can see I dropped the weight a bit back and getting higher reps in with a bit stricter form. I think these were 24 kilo dumbbells. And after this I finished with a set with 20 kilos and just pumped that out for a higher rep set. Now after this I moved on to preacher curls on the stacked machine, and also I want to finish with rope hammer curls for high, you know, 12 to 15 rep drop sets. And that was pretty much all the workout was. I don't really deplete my shoulders on this push workout because I hit chest just 2 days afterwards, and my shoulders are already quite dominant. So yeah, that's my thinking. Anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Bye.